Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my latest Lego Star Wars vignette based on Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 4. If you follow my channel, I already built a couple of these vignettes. Today is a completely different style because now we are in Episode 4. As usual, there's no major spoiler about the show if you haven't watched it yet, so no worries. So just a little bit of background, what's happening here. Obi-Wan is on the ocean moon of Nur in the Mustafar system, and he is in the Inquisitors headquarters. Again, here we have an encounter with some Stormtroopers, and there is a problem because now they are underwater, and the water is about to break through the glass and come in this hallway in the Inquisitor headquarters. The scene is very different, and I have to say I don't really like this color scheme, and I'm much more comfortable build other kind of scenes like the one that I did for episode 1 and episode 3 that you can see on screen now. But now let's get back to this one and let's talk a little bit about the building techniques involved in this. The base is just a little bit longer than the previous one, but half the size, and we have the same Obi-Wan custom fix that I create for the previous one. Is actually using the force to make sure that the glass don't break yet, while with his lightsaber is trying to blocking the shots fired from behind this door. This is actually a door that they are trying to open from the other side, and we can see one Stormtrooper peeking there and try to push it open, while another one is shooting through, and here I use a lightsaber to kind of hint and give an idea of shots fired through the door. As for the other vignette, I overboard a little bit here with a little bit of structure, even if of course it makes more sense and looks way nicer when you do this in a different kind of terrain, especially if it's more natural and sandy kind of terrain. So in this case, I wanted to add to stay consistent, but it doesn't really make a difference. It would probably be looking better just with a black tile over there. Here we have a whole light gray and dark gray color combination. The walls are pretty straightforward. I'm using some hinges to give the inclined wall. The same technique has been used on this side over here, and here I use some snot technique to connect these tiles from the new road system to give this effect on the wall. Over here, same thing, but we have a couple of different things. So here we have actually this sideways part that is just sitting there diagonally, and this is actually, I would say, illegal. There is a little bit of stress here on top, so you cannot actually close it perfectly. So I'm using this for this mock, but I'm not very happy on how it works because there is a lot of stress on top here and it doesn't really fit the right way. Over here I try to add different kind of transparent bricks to give a sort of effect of breaking glass, and I also have one of those stands coming off to try to give the effect that I think it didn't work that well of water coming out of the glass and then falling onto the floor where we have this loose inverted piece over here. Simple techniques also here. What I decided to do is to offset this one with a jumper so that we can have just the right amount of space over there. Of course, this gap is not going to be seen because this is all going to be closed. And I think it turns out okay. I was running out of gray bricks, so I decided to use some profile bricks at the bottom, and I think I would need probably a different shape or a different kind of window, maybe some panel, transparent or something better than bricks, because these bricks, they don't look as nice there, even if is sort of true to how it is in the show. Over here, like in a past vignette that I built with Grogu, I'm using this part as a opening function for the door. Is actually from a brickhead Darth Vader briquettes. Now, a quick look also on the back. As you can see, we can see a little bit of what's happening behind. This is actually water. We are underwater. So I decided to add a little bit of details. Actually, here we would need some kind of a little bit greenish and darker background instead of the white background that we have here to be more close to the reality of the show. But anyway, this is just a very simple build with a few bricks where I added a little bit of underwater corals and plants and creature because when Obi-Wan at the beginning is swimming into this sea, into this ocean, we can see a little bit of this kind of things, but of course we would need to create some sort of light effect, block everything off to give a different light at the back over here to make it the best way possible. Anyway guys, I think that the first two were my workout much better than this one, even if this I think it represents quite okay what's happening in the show. Let me know in the comments down below guys if you want to see any other scenes. I still haven't built anything from episode 2, and of course we're gonna have new episode coming again, episode 5 and 6 coming soon. Let me know guys what you think about the show if you have watched it, and if you have any suggestions for new vignette coming in the near future on the channel. Stay tuned because now I'm gonna probably make 1 or 2 builds outside of the Star Wars universe, and then maybe after episode 5 maybe I will build another one of this vignette. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Ciao ciao.